two cards right out of the gate. The Magician and the Six of Wands, Cancers. Wow. Look at you go. Magician, obviously, we know the Magician has to do with self-empowerment, running off of intuition, choosing to begin a whole new phase. So this is very exhilarating for you because I think you're feeling very empowered, and I don't know if it's for the first time in a long time, but there's a whole new phase that's starting. You're now really recognizing your full potential. Okay, and you do this often, so this isn't something that's new, but I think, as we move into Libra season, you're feeling very invigorated, and it's causing you to start new projects, have new ideas, wanting to do something new or different with your life. And then not only that, but you're realizing your own power within yourself, and you have a support system behind you here with the Six of Wands. This is a card of victory. Feeling very empowered, feeling very excited, and feeling like you're doing it and you're loving it. Knight of Swords. So you're so excited about it that you're just going all in, throwing caution to the wind, just going and doing. So this is a very rash energy. Oh, no, King of Swords. Oh my gosh, better, much better. So this is not a rash energy. This is actually a very calculating energy. So with this newfound energy, with these ideas that you're feeling very victorious for having and or whatever it is that you're building, even if this is a relationship, you're excited, you have a big support system, and you're not going all in. In fact, you're actually really, really being strategic with how you go about manifesting this. Wonderful time for manifestation. And we just came out of the Pisces full moon. And so with the Pisces full moon, it was a wonderful time for everybody to manifest. And not manifest in terms of get to the end result, but manifest in terms of thinking and concocting and pulling emotions and pulling your inspiration from everywhere, including within yourself, and then deciding as we leave Virgo season and move into Libra season, actually kind of weighing out all the options. That's why you're being very strategic here with the King of Swords. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful energy. Here's the Knight of Swords, and he's reversed. This couldn't be any better, Cancers. This really couldn't be any better, because the Knight of Swords reversed does have to do with thinking clearly. It does have to do with acting based on a plan, leaving emotions aside. And leaving emotions aside while you're acting and putting something new into place doesn't come naturally to you. So this is a really perfect energy for this season of manifestation, really. You're really, really thinking through what it is you're wanting to do. Now, alternatively, there could be a fire sign, a very successful fire sign in your midst, and you're heavily considering them. Or, and this could be the beginning of a new phase, or there could be a air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, in your midst, and you're feeling like you have won the jackpot because of them. So if this is a love reading for you, there really could be something new, definitely something new here with the Magician, and it could be somebody that you went after yourself. You decided, I want to be with this person, I want to take a risk with this person, let's go, and it has you feeling wonderful. So this could be either how you're approaching things or a new phase in your life, whether that be love or not. And then we have the Tower reversed. So the Tower reversed, we love when the Tower is reversed because it means that not all is lost and not everything is breaking down. This isn't something that needed to be fully cut down to the core so it can regrow. So you're entering into this phase, you're entering into this manifestation of whatever it is that you're wanting to build with a very clear heart, very clear mind, and the ability to take well thought out slow actions that are going to really be causing you to actually add on to something that you're already doing. Nothing broke down all the way that kind of forced this energy. You're just starting fresh. We're going to put one clarifier for each of these, sometimes two if I feel necessary. And then in the extended reading, that link is below, we'll pull two more cards or more, however we feel it is needed. And then maybe even an oracle card if we also feel that is needed. Okay, we will be doing a high level outcome at the end of this reading, and then we'll clarify that even further in the extended. And if you'd like a private reading, that link is below. Okay, so let's clarify this magician. Clarified by the Three of Cups reversed. The magician clarified by the Three of Cups for you, Cancers, really means that you don't need external support. Now you have it, but there's not other people involved in this. There's periphery support. Friends, family members, loved ones that are saying, yes, go get him, right? Knock him dead. You're going to do a good job. But you don't need them. This is something you are doing on your own. You don't need them, but they are very supportive of you. There's nobody else in the picture helping you. This isn't like you're starting a business with somebody. You're doing it on your own. You're not going after that love interest. You're not having your friends set you up. You're just going and approaching them or getting them to come to you. This is something that you're doing all on your own. All right? Secondly, the High Priestess clarifying the Six of Wands. So yes, victory, and not only victory, Cancers, but you know without a shadow of a doubt. Now, actually, I'm going to take a little break here and talk about this deck. This True Black deck has, can you see that kind of hidden artwork in the back of the main picture? So there's a lot of additional meaning here that I have to learn. And it's going to take me a long time. I have to read the book. So I'm going over the high level meanings of these cards and these energies. But as we go into the Halloween readings, we'll have a lot more information on these because these are very interesting. This is very interesting writing about how he explains this kind of hidden alternative or backing message to the card. All right, so we'll talk about that later. But for right now, the High Priestess, clarifying the Six of Wands, means, Cancers, that you know without a shadow of a doubt that you're on the right track. You know you're making the right decision for you. You know whatever it is that you're doing, building, relationship, work, project, business, whatever, you know that it is the right place. You're in the right place at the right time. 100% confident. And not only that, everybody else believes in you too. Everybody else knows that you're on the right track as well. King of Swords. Look how majestic he is. Not only majestic, but detailed. This is somebody that is into law, science, biology, right? It could be a leader of a very large-scale governmental organization, all right? Very knowledgeable, very detail-oriented, very fact-based. Clarified by the Five of Swords reversed. And hold on, because I need to actually make sure that these are swords. Hold on. I said they were, yes, Five of Swords, okay. Five of Swords reversed, so wonderful, because you're using logic instead of assumptions. You're using facts instead of guessing to turn something into a win-win situation for you and everybody. So it's as if you're building something that will help everybody, or you have an idea that will help everybody. And I think it's going to be extremely valuable because everybody seems to be 100% on board with it, but they want you, and same with you, to go about doing this by yourself. Whatever it is that you're manifesting, and leave your comments below, Cancers, because I'm really curious about this, because this isn't a little different from your normal energy, right? Because you're usually really like having everybody around you, and you like helping everybody, and you like everybody else helping everybody, and you like that comfortable, very social environment. But this is it could be due to this Libra season, right? This air-like energy where you're really pulling within yourself, and there's this inner deep sacral chakra churning that's causing you to kind of open up your third eye, right? Or that top chakra, to really pull in those energies from the universe and give you ideas and inspiration. And you're really excited about doing this. But what's so interesting is that it does impact everybody for the better. You're using whatever it is that you're doing to turn into a win for everybody. You're not out to get this. You're not trying to get stuff for you. You're not trying to get yours. This is mutually beneficial. Knight of Swords reverse, which I love, clarified by the Ace of Swords. Extreme clarity. Yes, of course it's extreme clarity. Otherwise, you'd be acting irrationally. You're acting very rationally. Well thought out. Ace of Swords. Extreme clarity. You know exactly what you're doing. Let's clarify the Tower. Clarified by the Six of Swords. The Tower clarified by the Six of Swords reverse does indicate that, again, you're staying. There's no need to go away and have a retreat, right? And figure things out and plan and map and solve. This is very much nope, this is what's needed. I know what I want to do. I have this idea. I'm just going to do it. Okay, let's clarify this one more time, because it's interesting. The Tower's reversed. You're staying, so it's not as if you felt that you had to leave. And then we have Temperance reversed. So Temperance reversed here means that you're not 100% sure. You are, right? But there's some thought you might, even though you're very clear, it's, again, I think this is going against your natural nature of wanting to have other people here with you to do this with you and help you and plan with you and be a part of it with you. So there's this uneasiness when you're deciding to stay and make something happen with yourself and for yourself for the betterment of everybody, but you're kind of taking the lead on this. You're very much taking the lead in this. Okay, let's look at some clarifiers. Not clarifiers, outcome cards. Three of Swords reversed. Okay, so this is good that this is reversed. You're not overly emotionally involved. Nine of Cups reversed. This is a healthy win. This isn't gluttony. This isn't overindulging. This is a healthy win. This is a healthy balance, and a healthy balance of emotional fulfillment. And the Page of Swords. And even more healthy and even better is the fact that you don't need to sit back, and kind of along these lines with the Six of Swords reverse, you don't feel like you need to sit back and gather information before making the decision. The decision's already within you, and you already know that. That's why we have the Magician here. So this isn't a time for data gathering. You're very much just know what you're going to do, and you're going to do it. You know who you're going after, and you're going to go after them. I'm trying to think in terms of a love reading. If this is the love reading, you're in a really good space. But again, we're kicking off something new, so there's a whole new phase. You're not really left with a broken heart. You could really have met somebody new. It could very easily be an air sign, especially with this Ace of Swords here. And if that is the case, leave your comments below. I like it. I just feel like maybe this is a reading in a different direction. Okay, the extended link is below. We're going to pull two more clarifiers on each of these, if not more. And we'll also pull an overall oracle card.